So patience really is key in this process. Welcome back to Groovy Takes. If you've been here since the beginning, you know that I started this fitness journey 2 months ago. And if you're new here, welcome. Today we are going to talk about month 2, where real changes started happening, both visible and invisible ones. So grab your water, your matcha, and let's talk about what happens when you are consistent beyond the 30-day excitement. Start with what's different than last month's update. If you remember, after month 1, I had lost 4 kilos, but I really couldn't see any difference in the mirror. But things have shifted in month 2. I have gone from 92 kg at the start to 83 kg now. That's 9 kilos down in 2 months, with 5 of those coming in the past month. But here's the most exciting part, I can finally see visible differences. I have photos in front of me, and I can definitely see that my waist is more defined, my back is more defined, and my posture seems better somehow. But here's what I want to emphasize, these changes didn't start happening until month 2. So if I had quit after 1 month thinking that I couldn't see results fast enough, I would have missed witnessing my body's actual transformation. Beyond what's visible in photos, the feel factor has improved dramatically this month. I feel stronger, my endurance has improved, and my clothes are telling the story too. My regular clothes fit noticeably better around my waist and my thighs. Interestingly, my gym clothes still fit about the same, but that's because they're stretchy. My eating habits have remained consistent from month 1, and I think that's actually a good sign. My breakfast is the same yogurt bowl with different fruit toppings depending on my mood. And there is something so comforting about this constant, because this is one less decision that I have to make in the mornings. I have been munching on fruits for snacks instead of processed options. My lunch and dinner rotate a bit, but it is nutritious and mostly home cooked. I'm not following any specific diet, just focusing on whole foods, adequate protein, and listening to my hunger cues. This time, I'm not labeling any food as good or bad. No calculated cheat days, just sustainable, enjoyable eating that supports my fitness goals. The biggest change I made this month was increasing my daily movement outside of my structured workouts. I started walking in the evenings, hitting about 7 to 8k steps each day, and I think this additional low intensity movement is the biggest factor in the accelerated results this month. It's a reminder that fitness doesn't have to be all high intensity, sweat dripping workouts. Sometimes gentle, consistent movement can make a huge difference. So, what's actually working for me in this journey so far? Consistency above all else, showing up even on days when I don't feel like it, and focusing on how movement makes me feel rather than just how it might make me look. So, if you're watching this and feeling stuck in your fitness journey, here's what I want you to take away, that sustainable changes compound over time. And remember, no one regrets moving their body and taking care of themselves. Thank you for coming along on this journey with me. I'll see you in the next one.